Hello everyone, I'm in here. So finally, Ghana election is about to take place tomorrow. And those of you who have been following my Facebook page on election monitoring, you would have opportunity to use mo- a polling station corruption monitor application. If you so wish, if you have a smartphone with some internet credit, I'm going to make it available to you by a scan code and a short URL. You can just get that into your smart device. And if you are able to go to the polling station, whatever you observe and you feel like sharing it with us, we'll be willing to hear your stories. So basically, just have a brief through this video and you will get ideas of how you can use the application. Now, this is the web page of the application or the launch page of the application. You can always proceed as a guest, that way you wouldn't have to sign in with your credentials and things like that. So I just click in, and this is the application interface. This pane would give you map view of the constituencies in Ghana. Now these are the 275 constituencies distribution, geographical distribution in the country. And on these sections, this is the constituencies tab referring to this map. This allows you to get a brief view of any constituency in the country. So for example, I can just click any constituency and I'll get a brief information about that constituency. The map of it is highlighted. Likewise, I can click here to search for a constituency. Let's say Yendi, and clicking on constituency further, I would get Yendi and it will zoom to that constituency. If you are done with reading the brief info, you can just click home to restructure your map. Then you click here to go back to the main menu. Now these are the essential aspects of the application. You can see here we have verification problem report, stakeholders problem, polling station administration problems, violent issues, and election results. What 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tabs means. When you go to the polling station and you have seen any issue that has taken place at the polling station, be it has to do with verification, stakeholders issues. Stakeholders here implies the polling agents, the administrators, police, everyone who has to do with the election administration or interest. Then just click, for example, if there happens to be violent issues there, you just have to click the tab and it will zoom to Accra Central. Secondly, the map you'll be seeing will depend on your device GPS. If you enable your device GPS is going to be at the constituency, the map here will display the constituency that we are standing on. So I must add that it is essential. This app can only function if your device gets GPS. Anytime you switch on the GPS, the map you see here would always be the constituency that you are in, and specifically the polling station you are standing. It will always move to the polling station. So what that means is that you cannot sit in your house or anywhere and submit report, because the map will be detecting where you are sitting and will know how authentic your report is. So basically, if you open here violent problems, these are samples of reports that we have demonstrated. But what you can do is that, so you just click submit reports, and you have this brief form to report whatever you have observed. So if you want to tell us the police station name, is an option. You type it. It doesn't matter what you type, but the name. If you add, that's no problem. Then we press kind of provide the kind of problems that are likely to occur. So for example, had there been any intimidation observed, vandalism, ballot box snatching, fight, disruption of polls, or if there isn't any in this category, just say any other. Or problem, let's say there had been vandalism at that particular polling station. If you want to add any details, fine, go ahead. Else, just how do you rate the problem in terms of 0 to 10? So for instance, if you type 7, you are just trying to tell us that this problem is serious. Then will you like the public to see your report? Yes, you can choose, or you just ignore it. Now you can scroll down to add more information. If you want to add your name, that's not necessary. You add it or you leave it because you want to be anonymous. This one is optional. You can just forget about it. Nobody will be interested in that. Phone, you can forget about it. Email, forget about that. The date is already programmed. It will always take the date you are sending the report. And then this is actually important. Is that actual reporting still in progress or has it been submitted? I mean, if it is complete, these are the two most important. Let's assume that it's still in progress. Then here, who will you like to pay attention to your report? It could be your party candidate, or an electoral commissioner, or election observer, or if you don't know anyone, just choose other. Now, finally, you have these two options. If you can take a picture, just take a picture, browse to it and attach it. Otherwise, just leave it. And then you have this small map here and this icon. This icon is enough. It tells it to pinpoint your exact location and tells us that this report is actually coming from polling station A. So at this point, just click this button and it's going to choose your polling station. And finally, you click report it and your report will be submitted to this application repository. What happens is that just as you are submitting and you can view it, those people you are seeking attention to report this to can equally view it. And therefore, if they view it, they can take the appropriate action. So let's assume that you submitted a problem about 5. Then whoever is viewing it, or even you yourself, if you come back to the main menu and click on violent problems, the report that you have sent would automatically be listed as part of all problems that have already been submitted. So let's say you reported on vandalism. Just click that and it's going to show on the map. So in this sample, you can see that there's a police station in Tamale highlighted, and that was where in the report read there's vandalism in progress at this police station um, reported by maybe the candidate had put the name of appeal on the date. Now you the person reading it, if you were present, you can vote to determine the true or otherwise of it, or you can add a comment with regard to it, or if the person had attached an image, you can see the image that has been attached. So basically, by reporting issues of or acts that occurs at our polling centers, we are able to share the information and we are able to at least counteract some of these happenings that could mar our election processes. So that's how the application works. Sign on, and if your smartphone or your tablet can have access to internet at your polling station, you can use any of this to submit a problem on verification issues, the stakeholders not cooperating, polling station administrating issues, violent problems that have occurred, and eventually when they start declaring results, you can report on issues that has to do with the results. For example, rejected ballots, presidential polls, and including the results itself. This is exactly what the application does. I hope you are able to, some of you who are interested can try it out and let's see how it goes. Thank you for listening. And I must add, there's going to be a live and broadcast online analysis of the election results. You would see a map display of all the all the constituencies and how the counting are progressing, and analysis to go with it in terms of whether there's hidden routes, who is losing what constituency, and things like that. So keep on my Facebook page on polling station election monitoring, and all the stuff will be made available as the time clicks to our elections. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you. Bye.